learn how law firms communicate with their clients and how customer service skills are used in professional organizations. An area we want to explore is the difference between external customer and internal customer service skills. We have an appointment with one of the lawyers from the Atkinson, Andelson, Loya, Rudd, and Romo law firm. I look forward to hearing what she has to say about this important topic.
So Jacqueline, why is customer service important?
Building customer rapport, meaning building a personal connection with your client, it is important to establish a relationship built on trust. And you do that by providing prompt, good information, responding to what the client is looking for. And if you do that, then you're giving the client the incentive to come back to you for services. In any industry, the client has options, and ultimately you want to stand out from your competitors so that your client is coming back to you for those services.
How do we determine what a customer needs and expects?
The key is listening to the client, finding out what the client needs. Usually they're coming to an attorney to solve a problem. So gathering what they need and then gathering all relevant facts. And then based on our experience, giving them your initial feedback on what expectations they might be able to have to consider, and then your initial impression of what might be a good solution. But definitely listening and managing client expectations based on our experience. I think it's very important to perceive what your client is feeling when they're coming to you with a problem. So looking at their body language, asking questions that will elicit answers as to where are they emotionally, and then being an active listener, meaning ask them follow-up questions. So I understand you're feeling this way, and their answers will likely shape the advice you're going to give them and the end result.
Can you give us a situation where empathy would be important?
Sure. So as attorneys, we often work with witnesses who will testify in a trial. And these witnesses often come in very nervous. They're going into an unknown situation. Oftentimes, they're going to have to face the person who has caused them harm. And so it's a very stressful, anxious situation for them. So as an attorney, you're not only preparing them for the unknown, but you're being a sense of comfort and taking them into that courtroom and making them feel like they are in a safe place.
Who are your internal customers?
So within the law firm, I have customers and I am a customer, meaning I report to partners who are supervising my work. They are more senior attorneys. And then I have an assistant who is helping me with my work.
And why is internal customer service important?
Well, it's important that I provide timely and accurate information to my supervising partner, who will then communicate to the client in a prompt and accurate manner. And I rely equally as so on my assistant, who is going to help me achieve the end goal for the client.
Do all your supervisors like to get their information in the same way?
No. As an associate attorney, I report to various different attorneys, and something I learned early on is to be a successful associate, you need to learn how to best communicate with the partner and in the way that they prefer. So some partners might want everything on email, others might want you to come talk it out with them in their office. Some, if they're out of the office so often, maybe a phone call or a text message is sufficient. But in order to convey the information in the best way possible, you need to know the preferred method. First of all, ask them. As someone that's new, that should be the first thing that comes up. How do you want your information conveyed to you? And then after that, after you've established the best method of communicating, assess every particular situation. If my boss is on the phone and looks like he's in the middle of a very important call, don't interrupt him. However, if there's a very urgent situation that you know he's going to want to be interrupted for, then go ahead and do it. But assess the situation as a whole.
What makes a customer service superstar?
Someone who can build good relationships, someone who is attentive to the client's needs and is open to feedback, someone who has a calming presence and is approachable, and someone who can execute and deliver.